This is the Chevy Aveo Daewoo Kalos, and if you have the trouble code U0100, it means that the vehicle lost communication with the engine control module. But actually, it's almost never the problem with the engine control module, with these connectors, almost never. The first thing you should check is the battery, because this U0100 code is very often the indication of the low battery voltage. The best thing to do is to give the battery a load test or run a load test. You need a load tester, actually of any kind. You just connect a load tester here and check the health of the battery. If the state of charge is bad, you just charge the battery and it will last for some more time. If the state of health of battery is bad, the only thing you can do is to replace the battery with the new one. Now one more thing is the ground connections. They are connected with the negative terminal of the battery, and you can't track them down here because it's pretty hard. One of the ground connections you can check actually is below this connector of the ECU. There you can see there a bolt, and it's pretty rusty actually. But the bolt is rusty, but the connection is good. I've checked it, and this is one of the ground points that is very often affected by rust, by corrosion, because here is the culprit of this. This is the place you pour the windshield fluid, and sometimes you just drop a little there, and the fluid gets onto the ground point. This is a very bad location for a ground point, and that's why if it's corroded, you will have low voltage in the system. There will be high resistance on that ground point, and you'll have low voltage, and the ECU will just go mad, and you will have U0100 and many other codes probably. So these are the two culprits connected with the battery. Then one more issue that very often triggers the U0100 code is the resistor for the fan, for this fan. And the resistor is located just below the battery. It's very hard to see, unfortunately, and I don't have extra light. But here is where my finger is. You will find the resistor. It's ceramic element with two connections, contacts on each side, and the wire goes here to the fan. And if this resistor is broken, it creates wrong resistance, and the system will just go into a limp mode, and U0100 code is one of the codes you will get. You will also get other codes connected with the fan systems, but anyway, this is one of the culprits for this ECU related code. And also going back to the battery, you can also give a twist test to the terminals, to the connectors, clamps. If you can twist them with your hand, if you can move the connectors, the clamps, it means they are not tight, and you need to tighten them using these 10mm bolts. And this is one more important thing to understand, because if the connection is loose, you will also have great resistance here, and the voltage in the system will drop. And then the last thing you can check is the fuses for the ECU and engine management system, EMS. So here is the fuse map, and here you can find the fuses like this: EMS1, EMS2, this is engine management system fuse, and also there are a couple of ECU related fuses. They are not located in the same place for every engine, but after inspection, investigating this map, you can find ECU fuses and EMS fuses. And the same with the interior fuse box. Some engines will have the fuses there. So just check if those fuses work, and if they don't, replace them, and you may get rid of the U0100 code. Sometimes the fuses are just blown for no reason, and you can fix the car spending just a couple of cents for the new fuse. So these are the reasons. Of course, sometimes the wiring is the problem, but when it's a problem with the wiring, there are no DIY solutions. So you will need a good electrician to have a look at your car, because these connectors have a lot of wires in them, and if just one wire falls off, some rodent chews the wires, you can have issues with the U0100 code. This is how it was, but I hope it's something pretty simple like battery connections or something like that in your case.